So after Ippo knocks out Jason and proves that racism still exists, he's back in the gym getting ready for his next fight of the rookie tournament, wasting no time getting back to sparring to level up his game and show the world what he's made of. He saw a girl in the stands and all of a sudden he's hyped to fight. You could put him in the ring against a titan and he gonna throw some punches. He's about to use this fight as an opportunity to get some huzz. He gets news that his next fight is against a man named Kobashi. He's talking about is he a good boxer? Nah, he's straight garbage. I've even got the tape. They sit down to watch the footage and all Kobashi is doing is clinching and throwing some grandma punches. Had them like, he keeps hugging this man a bit too much. He needs to chill. This fight cannot pause. No one gonna say resume. So after that Taylor Swift level highlight tape, they had to put on something that was actually interesting. So they showed the fight of this boxer named Hayami, and his fight was actually cool. He wasn't even guarding his head and even finished off the opponent with a special move called the shotgun. Reconstructed bro's face. If I were to call him my twin, I'd be insulting myself. I don't think I'm this chopped. And now Ippo is hyped. He's not even thinking about his next fight against Dog Shitty no more. He wants some real competition. On the other hand, we see Kobashi, who is clearly nervous and is shaking in his boots. And I'd be having to wonder what they expect me to do with this information. Like, that's tough. Bro is scared. But this is the anime whose MC is Ippo. I'm here to see him beat a nigga's ass. I don't care about a person whose ass is getting beat. Plus, Kobashi is trash. The fight starts and Ippo is bobbing and weaving, while the coach is like, knock this fraud out the ring. Rushing in and punching Kobashi back got this man in fear. And he keeps showing the difference in skill to Kobashi before rushing in and getting his head pushed and knocked twice. He tries it again and he's getting treated like a side chick, getting his hair pulled and pushed to the side and getting punched in his face again. And now Ippo is pissed. Kobashi a 60 overall with no badges. He gotta try and knock him out, dodging all his punches and trying to get in close. And right when he's about to knock the wind out of him, Kobashi clinches. This man got a thing for hugging sweaty men. I don't even think he's here to fight anymore. He's out here hugging all the way to the corner, not trying to let go. Ref had to say, that's gay. Cut that out. And they get back to boxing. And Ippo gets spun around and punched in the face, eyes closed and all. He's fighting a bum, by the way. Ippo moves in and throws powerful hits towards Kobashi, even pushing him all the way to the corner. And once again, Kobashi goes for the clinch. Coach is like, that's too easy, while Kobashi is hugging him all the way to the ropes. This freaky ass nigga. The first round ends and the coach is caressing Ippo with a towel and telling him to do better. That's that real motivation right there. How's Ippo doing? He got hit a lot. Them weak ass hits couldn't even knock me down, and I'm practically on walking sticks. The second round begins and Ippo is the one getting pressed with a whole bunch of jabs and swings before trying to retaliate, but it's hitting nothing but air. Then Kobashi starts playing like a child, throwing a hit and running away. And now Ippo is really frustrated. If he popped a honey pack, nobody within 200 meters would have been safe, throwing so many punches that Kobashi gets cornered and is catching a flurry of hits before clinching once again. The crowd is booing and ref had to separate them. Look at how he's looking at Kobashi, giving him the side eye. I'm telling you, bro ain't come here to box. While the coach is like, oh, damn, I need a piss. Hurry up. Ippo goes in swinging and gets countered, and Ippo is clearly starting to get tired, and now he's getting clocked in his face repeatedly, and whenever he gets a chance to fight back, he gets clinched. It's starting to get annoying to watch. Ippo's really losing to someone who can barely box. The round ends and coach is talking to Ippo on some, it's okay, let's go out swinging next round, while rubbing on his thigh and looking him in the eye. This whole fight kinda, hey yo, I'm not gonna lie. The next round starts and Ippo is dodging and swinging as planned, and is putting his all into his hits, but keeps getting blocked. Ippo's not moving like these because of his tired legs, and looks like even the ref was trying to get this over with because the round ends in 2 seconds. So the dream to win is to get a KO. So now Ippo needs to lock in. Coach says, Yagi, give me some ice. Takes that shit, dumps it in bro's pants and cools him down. Hey yo, what the fuck? The fight gets going again and Ippo is going for the win, while Kobashi is making a run for it and still throwing soft punches, and Ippo messes up, leaving his guard wide open, getting smacked in the face and knocked on his chin. Kobashi felt that connection and started fiending. He wants to do it again. Ippo didn't even get knocked down, but Kobashi ain't care. He just wants to try it again. Said F the plan and started throwing haymakers, relentlessly spamming combos on that Mortal Kombat time. And when it looks like Ippo is falling, he said nah and hit Kobashi in his stomach, had him coughing, and now it's turning into an interesting fight. I actually woke back up to watch it. Kobashi messes up and throws a wide punch and gets stuck in the corner and catches a right to the face, makes him spit out his mouth guard and is folded over on his knees, and the ref starts counting. Kobashi manages to get back up, but then immediately falls back over with his ass sticking up in the air. So Ippo wins this match and moves on to the semi-final. And in the meantime, the teacher is talking to him about his future on some, your grades are good, you should think about going to college. Man, forget about all that shit, I'm trying to give niggas CTE. And he gets back to worrying and trying to figure out how he's gonna win his fight against Hayami and deal with his special move, the shotgun. They even went to go watch Hayami's next fight, and the opponent didn't even last a round. He went from blocking punches with that weird ass smirk to getting hit with an uppercut and getting his face reconstructed. It's time to walk into the ring, and Ippo proceeds to step in with his face all bruised up as if he just got hit with the belt because he made too many eggs. And Hayami is flicking up and getting flowers from his side chicks. Coach says, remember kid, aim for the counter punch, and the fight gets underway. Hayami starts it off, making Ippo dodge, and Ippo is trying to hit him back, jumping in and getting sprayed with a whole bunch of punches just to get hit in his jaw. And a shotgun technique is already shaving down Ippo's health bar. Ippo started getting annoyed and threw a huge punch to send him flying. And now he's on the offense, waiting for his chance to counter. Watching Hayami's left hand, waiting for the uppercut. But bro doesn't throw it. He's just like, as you wish, I'll make this an infight. Nigga thinks he's a genie or something. He's worried about granting the wrong wishes. Throw the uppercut, bro. Hayami goes in swinging, wants to beat Ippo at what he's best at. And even dodging and blocking Ippo's attempts. Said, not today. Block. And hit bro in his chin when he slipped, causing him to get knocked down. But my thing is, why is Ippo always slipping? Y'all got him wearing oiled up shoes. He's getting told to look to the crowd for a towel to wipe them. Y'all got this man Hayami feeling himself whole time. It's because Ippo stepped in shit. Ippo gets back up and is still getting rocked with some devious combos. But he's not falling, throwing punches at Hayami and grazing him with every punch and keeps up the tempo. Ippo is finally getting his groove back and Hayami had to back away and keep some distance because he was getting scared. Only problem is, no matter how much Ippo chases him, he's not really hitting him. He's just swinging that straight air before backing him into a corner and jumping in. Hayami is about to send the uppercut and Ippo is going for the counter and they both hit each other at the same time. Only thing is, no one fell. They hurt though, but there's some bad bitches in the crowd, so they stay on their feet. So coach is like, yo kid, get moving and punch him down. All he's doing for real is posing for the gram. So Ippo goes in and is getting weaved because Hayami is using the ropes to his advantage to help him move and gets the tables turned on him, getting hit with the infamous shotgun. And whenever Ippo tries to jump in, he gets pummeled back. And now Hayami starts grinning. He's getting confident, attacking Ippo like crazy, but it starts to get obvious, like Senna and Agent's relationship. Ippo starts dodging every punch with ease, waiting for his opportunity, moving in and put bro in a flashback. He started thinking about a past conversation, and they both start going hit for hit until Hayami hit him good, and Ippo was like, oh no, and started going ham, breaking his guard and put him against the ropes. And now he's looking at the camera and tries to put Ippo on the mat, even hitting him in his face. But we've been over this already. Ippo is like a Jamaican parent hell-bent on annoying their kid, calling you to pass the remote even though they're right next to it. He's not giving up, punching Hayami in his arm and are exchanging blows until Ippo manages to uppercut Hayami and lays them on his face. Ippo was going through some PTSD, so he was still throwing some punches. He might need to think about going to college. This looks kind of crazy. But Ippo wins the semifinals, and all that's left is the final match of the rookie tournament. He goes to a bakery where he sees his crush at the cash register, and he started feeling like a superhero, moving like Spider-Man, catching all the bread he was buying, showing off his reflexes. Niggas see a woman at a minimum wage job, and all of a sudden they pulling out moves we've never seen before, trying to impress them. Anyways, Ippo goes to watch the fight between Miyata and Mashiba, because the winner of this fight is going to be his opponent for the final. Mashiba is a dickhead, and Miyata is Ippo's friend, so we already know who Ippo is rooting for. He's too nice. He don't got that hating gene. I would have been in that bitch like Frieza, calling Miyata a monkey to put him off his game. Miyata and Mashiba start boxing, and Miyata gets the first hit in, and Mashiba tries to close in but is getting his shit rocked. Miyata clearly has the upper hand, so Mashiba subbing his inner John Wick using the Hitman style, taunting with his left and throwing a flicker jab straight at Miyata's jaw, and he starts moving like a slave owner. He watched 12 Years a Slave one too many times. Starts throwing flicker jabs as if they were a whip. Miyata is getting pushed back and gets into a southpaw stance, using his shoulder to block Mashiba before getting in close and using a counter punch to smack Mashiba and put him on his ass. He was even on all fours. This is what happens when you're built like KD. Too tall and weight too little. The wind could knock you over. Miyata ain't even looking at him. This is sad. Mashiba gets back up, and when Miyata is about to sock him again, the bell rings and the first round ends. Miyata is talking to his dad like, I'm going to end this real soon, while Mashiba is smacking the ground in frustration. I don't blame him. His coach is on some good job, but next round, use your legs. Bro, what legs? The second round starts and Mashiba charges towards Miyata, and they start exchanging hits until Miyata kicks it up a notch, hitting him in the gut and keeps on swinging to the point that he even hit him so clean he spits out his mouth guard and has him sleeping on the ropes. Bro in the audience is baffled. Mashida's whole neck is twisted and he's still not down, and he's still throwing punches even though he's clearly heavily damaged. And this is when Mashida took a page from y'all girlfriends in college and decided to cheat, stepping on Miyata's foot and knocking his lights out and spamming them combos while he has his back to the ropes. Jeff tried to stop him and bro said, "Ooh, got his ass," and kept swinging until Miyata finally dropped to the mat, and we've got another boxer hitting the Yamcha pose. Miyata gets back up, mad as shit, and when they get going again, he has to dodge every one of Mashiba's attempts to end this fight quickly. But Miyata is so tired that he can barely move his legs, so he's only moving his upper body to bob and weave and wait for the perfect chance to counter a punch. Mashiba rushes in again, but the round ends, and Miyata needs to pop a revive to get his energy back. His dad realizes his foot is hurt, and Miyata's like, back off, old man, don't make it obvious. He's trying to play mind games. He thinks he's Lelouch or something. We all realize your foot is in pain, bro. The round starts, and Mashiba is still applying the pressure, trying to go home quickly so he can feast on some good eats, while Miyata's on his ultra instinct type timing. and gets punched in the gut and pushed back to the ropes, which has Mashiba smiling from ear to ear. He's been waiting for this moment. Gets back into the hitman style and starts throwing flicker jabs, and even punches him in the body, and now he's in pain. And he keeps doing it, punching him in the stomach repeatedly. And when Mashiba thinks he has an opening, he gets countered and stopped in his tracks. And Miyata couldn't move, hit one of these, because his foot is completely messed up. And Mashiba gets back to pummeling him against the ropes. Everyone is like, "Yo, ref, stop the fight!" And I was like, "Nah, keep going." And when I thought that Mashiba was about to finish the fight, he gets scared and starts giving him high fives or some shit, and starts backing off because he sees Miyata's eyes. What is this, Attack on Titan? Drop this nigga. But Mashiba starts going crazy and almost messes up, because Miyata's going for a counter, but it doesn't work. And Mashiba puts bro to sleep. And the final is going to be Mashiba versus Ippo. And they start playing that sad anime music when Miyata lost. I thought this anime was called Hajime no Ippo. Tell Miyata to just get better at his job. Ippo goes back to the bakery to mac on his crush. And when he's spitting game, he realizes that the girl is actually Mashiba's sister. So now he has 3 reasons to beat Mashiba. First of all, to get payback for Miyata. Second of all, to win the tournament. And third of all, to take his sister. All of a sudden, Ippo is feeling like LeBron. Mashiba is too little. He's baby food. All that training that he's putting in to win this final fight is about to come in handy. They both walk into the ring and Ippo's looking ready to fight. Mashiba's sister might as well already marry him. The final begins and the ref says box. And Ippo rushes in towards Mashiba trying to end him. And Mashiba straight away gets into the hitman style while Ippo is swaying side to side. But Mashiba manages to hit him anyways. And bro had to start moving around. Said, hold up, how did bro's arms get longer? He couldn't believe that he was hit at that distance. And it gets worse. Mashiba hits him with the pump fake of doom. Stops swinging his hand and Ippo punches at nothing and gets slapped with a flurry of flicker jabs. And once he loses his balance, Mashiba spawns in front of him, ready to send him back on that boat to Finding Nemo. But he manages to dodge the punch. And after seeing his boxing career flash before his eyes, Mashiba's already sending more jabs his way, smacking him twice in the jaw until Ippo moves away. He's giving this man no break. Said, you have no future here. I'm going to end this quickly. And he's still sending jabs at Ippo, but Ippo has the Sharingan. He can see the punches coming his way, using the peekaboo style to his advantage. And when Ippo sees an opening, he runs towards it, and before he sends the right, the bell rings. The coach shoves the mouth guard back in his mouth, and Mashiba's in the corner laughing maniacally. Someone put him in a mental asylum, please. The second round starts, and Mashiba goes for the hitman style right away. And Ippo rushes in trying to dodge every attack, and even manages to chase him down. Mashiba gets put against the ropes, and when Ippo finally gets an opening to hit Mashiba, Mashiba uses an elbow block that pretty much turns his fist into some soup, and he tries it again. Gets in close and unleashes a punch that gets elbow block. Mashiba has that smile that tells you his plan. Bro is trying to turn Ippo into Captain Hook. Ippo goes jumping back in, this time focusing on jabs, and he's getting smacked with jabs. And now it's Ippo's turn to get put on the ropes, and he's catching them lefts. Ippo, you look like a bum. He not lying. And Ippo proceeds to catch a body shot before getting his right blocked by the elbow again. Bro said, forget about the hand. This is just a stepping stone to taking his sister. Returns back in. Dodge, dodge, get better. You suck. And throws another right. That fool, he's gonna break his fist. And Ippo continues to throw punches without a care in the world. Gets hit in the face, he practically seeing the lights and he's still locked in. Throwing haymakers even though they were all getting blocked by Mashiba's elbow. So Mashiba got the bright idea of hitting this nigga with a move called, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Hitting him with the same fate as before and slap this man. But he doesn't fall, goes for the uppercut, gets blocked, and oh no. Yo, Ippo, you good, bro? He's about to be counting fish for the rest of his life. But Ippo doesn't fall, and when he looks up, he realizes that Mashiba's left arm is spaghetti. And Ippo forces himself to move in, dodging Mashiba's right and hits him with a gut punch. And doesn't stop, just keeps swinging at him. He's been waiting for this all fight. Goes back in and is getting all them free hits. He's not putting up his left. This is easier than Tiana Trump. He's literally just aiming for the gut every time. And when I think it's about to end, Mashiba clinches and the bell rings to end the round. I ain't gonna lie, Mashiba, your arm is cooked. God damn. While the coach is like, kid, your hand is done for. Like, I think he knows information already. You wasting time, bro. Where is the ice pack that you be using? They get back to boxing and they're going crazy. Ippo sees an opportunity and goes for the left hook to the body, which has Mashiba hearing flavors and tasting sound. And he moves his left arm and sends a flicker jab towards Ippo and follows it up with a right to his face and lays him down to the ground. I'm watching this like, damn, this is some crazy willpower. Isn't his arm supposed to be on noodle? Ippo has the focus and realizes that bro's knees were buckling and gets back up. He's not about to go out like this. Mashiba starts swinging like a madman on crack, while Ippo closes in and knocks the wind out of him, throwing consecutive rights. Mashiba has his knees buckling and he's screaming in pain. And while Ippo is still sprinting towards him, he clinches again. And Ippo was like, stop with all this shit. Get off me, bro. Punching him again and again and again until he finally sends him flying with both feet in the air and goes in for the uppercut and makes his head fly backward towards the crowd to say hello before bouncing back off and face planting down. Even when the ref was counting, Mashiba was on all fours crawling like a dog, talking about some, I don't want to lose. And Ippo wins the East Japan Rookie Tournament.